I became the manager of Birmingham City, and we are in the Premier League. We are sitting in a very commendable 11th spot after 19 games, exactly the halfway point of the season. We are on the 1st of January, and Siriki Dembele, as announced in a previous episode, will leave us to CA Osasuna for 7.5 million. Good money into our budget. I have noted down a few transfer suggestions of you guys. First of it is Charlie Savage, a CDM from Reading, 22 years of age. He's getting scouted right now. Then we have Devante Cole, another suggestion. He's a free agent actually. He plays for Barnsley in real life. If you guys like that, we could go in for Devante Cole, but right now, having two strikers and only playing with one, that could be a little bit of a surplus to requirement. But finally, the big one that I want to get, the ex-Birmingham City man. Still a prodigy, playing for Torino in Italy right now. It is Joe Bellingham, the younger of the two Bellingham brothers. Apart from getting active in the transfer window here in January, we also have about 3 games. One is a very, very difficult one, the second game against Liverpool. We played a very good game last time at Anfield, and so I'm really excited for Liverpool at home on the 4th of January. After that, we will play the FA Cup game against Watford at home. And then, once again, hosting Leicester City. Only 3 games in January. We have about 9.9 million still in our budget to spend. I also thought about upgrading Oscar Hawkins, our scout, or even hiring a second one, because there is Knud Madsen, but he will once again cost 4 million. So let me know in the comments what you would do in this case. First off, we start the episode by hosting Liverpool, the big dog of the Premier League, on the 4th of January at St Andrews. We start off with a corner kick from the left with Wharton. It's a special corner, but no problem for Alisson. Now Liverpool careful, Szoboszlai, good ball inside. Svila does well. Szoboszlai gives it into Duran, who gets away from Cresswell, but Cresswell gets a foot in. Can we hit them on the counter here? On the break, it is Asana Diagne driving on goal. Diagne misses a big chance. Stroikens, can we stretch the game now? It is Neverton. Neverton into Stansfield, back to Stroikens. Stroikens, is he fast enough to get away from Tar? No, he isn't. Oh, careful here, it's Endo into Thiago, into Duran, who scores. 1-0 to Liverpool. We didn't pay attention here, and John Duran scores the opener. Long cross into Salah, once again careful here, Salah! Oh my god, what was that? A chip, and Svila couldn't keep it out. It's 2-0 to Liverpool. Salah with the chip. Svila, why doesn't he go a little bit further? He jumps too early. If he went a little bit further, he could have saved it, but oh well. Careful not to get further beaten up here by John Duran, who has already caused us pain. John Duran, good ball inside. Oh my god, careful, it's 3-0. We get absolutely annihilated here by Liverpool. Neverton rips a shot here. Good save, Alisson. It's Mattia Zaghani wants to inflict further damage on us. It is John Duran again. This time Svila saves. But that is the game. We lose 3-0 here at home to Liverpool. We jump straight into negotiations with the long-lost son, Joe Bellingham, a man that you wanted to see here. He wants a sporadic squad role, 24k of wage. And that means the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Bellingham will join us. Here he is, getting greeted by the assistant coach, I suppose. Rebuild Sombrero is there. He's delighted to have gotten that deal over the line. Joe Bellingham joining us from Torino for Jordan James, who we didn't need anymore, plus 1 million. He's 72 overall at 20 years of age, a man for the future. Manchester United want Mario Stroikens, but I'm gonna happily reject that offer. My plan is to convert Joe Bellingham to a CDM from a central midfielder. It will take him about 35 weeks, so at least the rest of the season, but I'm willing to give him this time. We start off our FA Cup campaign against Watford at home with a rotational side. Watford are of course a championship side, but here they are on the attack first hand. It is Kalu giving it into Lusa, a bit of open space. Bellingham of course already plays in this game, and here he is on the ball, Joe Bellingham. Now Bird gives it into Haynes. Haynes, the youth academy player. Nice turn. Now Haynes goes. Gets taken off the ball. It is Bayo now. Bayo into Lusa. Once again Watford, but we defend well. Still the Watford on the attack. Cross inside the box, but yeah, offside somehow. Bayo now again. 1-on-1 with Laird. Turns Laird, but Palacio gets the block in. Watford get the majority of the opportunities here. That is a bit weird, but well. It is Lusa once again against Bellingham. Lusa gets the better of Joe. Now Kayembe. Turning and twisting in midfield. Kone. A bit too much here from Kone. Now Bellingham. Joe does well. We may be able to get an opening here. It's Burgess. Can he find Stroikens? No, he finds Haynes. Stroikens would have been better. Still ball inside. Chaos, but they get it away. Corner. Pike Soing-Hu to take. The captain here. Good ball inside. It's a good one. It's 1-0. Lucas Beraldo with his first goal of the season. Good ball now. In behind defense. It's Haynes. Haynes, can he get his first goal of the season as well? It's Haynes. He does it. 2-0, 89th minute. The game is done. Youth Academy prospect Haynes comes in clutch. And that's how it ends. Birmingham 2, Watford 0. On to the next round of the FA Cup. Somehow our next opponents, Leicester, are in 5th spot right now after 20 games, so we'll have to be really wary there. Back to the first team against the Foxes. Stansfield tries something outrageous immediately, 17th minute. Good ball now, in behind defense, it's Diao. He can't collect the ball. Still on it though. It's Diao into Neverton, he gets it back. It's Neverton, Neverton on goal. Scores! 1-0, 47th minute, Neverton. We are up against Leicester. And that is the game actually. We win 1-0 at home against the Foxes. Very vital win again. Even though we have signed Bellingham, we still have about 9 million, so we could easily go in for a scout. Although right now the 5-star scout is already gone, so we'll have to wait a little bit. I want a 5-star scout. I'll quickly show you some new youth players here. Reggie Fuller, a goalkeeper, 1650, 69 to 93 potential. We have Louis Willis, 1654. Brian, they converting to a striker here, is 15 years of age still, only 50 overall. And Gardner, 77 to 91 potential. None of these are really appealing to us, but I'm gonna leave them there until we find better talent. Going a few days ahead, we have found Dylan Willis, a 5-star scout, 4 million, and I'm just gonna hire him here immediately. In the comments, of course, I wanna hear your guys' opinion where I should send this guy. Maybe, for example, into South America. There are many interesting South American countries, for example, Colombia, we have Brazil, we have Uruguay, Argentina, Chile. Maybe into Asia, like Saudi Arabia, Republic of Korea, Japan. An Australian superstar or a New Zealand one could also be interesting. Maybe also Africa, though. A lot of interesting countries have produced incredible talents in the last decades. So tell me in the comments where I should send Dylan Willis to. Next episode, we will face Sheffield United in our first game in round 4. Wrapping up today's episode, sitting where we sat at the beginning of it. 11th spot here. 1 loss, 1 win, and still, of course, in mid-table, 11th spot. And what is even more impressive is 1 point ahead of Aston Villa. That is where we want to finish, ahead of our bitter rivals. In a few days' time, we'll hear each other again. Until then, it's been Rebuild Sombrero. I'm out.